If you've ever lost something at an airport, you probably wondered where that digital camera or iPod really ended up. Well, tonight, we've got a sting operation that could bring you some answers. Sometimes your favorite shiny toys can end up in the homes of people who screen your baggage, the TSA officers at the security gate.
This is the TSA security screening checkpoint at Terminal B of the airport in Orlando, Florida. A place where this $600 iPad belonging to ABC News was left behind on purpose and then disappeared. ABC News tape shows it was last seen at the airport in the hands of this TSA officer, Andy Ramirez. And then, several hours later, we were able to track our iPad using its Find Me app as it moved away from the airport, step by step, until it stopped at an address 30 miles away in Claremont, Florida, the home of the same TSA officer last seen with our iPad. 2 weeks later, we showed up to get it back from TSA officer Ramirez.
Brian Ross from ABC News. I don't know if you can give me a hand here. We're looking for a missing iPad.
Missing iPad?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the tracking device shows that it's located right here at this address.
Okay.
Is it here?
No, sir.
But as you will see, that would turn out to be not true.
It's horrible that you would have individuals engaged in this activity, wearing a federal badge, conducting a security check. This is the tip of the iceberg.
We found case after case of TSA theft in our ABC News investigation, including this TSA officer in Memphis, seen at an empty ticket counter trying to stash a laptop left behind at a security checkpoint, and then draping a jacket over it and walking away. He was convicted of theft and fired. According to new figures provided to ABC News by the TSA, some 381 TSA officers have been fired for theft, 11 this year alone.
He was like me.
And again, Ramirez denied knowing anything about the missing iPad.
Did you take it?
No, sir.
You did not take it?
No, sir.
But shortly after we set off an audible alarm on the missing iPad, Ramirez produced it.
Sir.
You found it. There it is.
Okay, turn the camera off.
With his TSA uniform now off, Ramirez said it was his wife who had taken the iPad, not him.
Come on in, sir.
No, I don't want to come inside. I want you to explain how this iPad left at a TSA screening station ended up in your house.
My wife's, I'm so embarrassed.
Your wife?
My wife says she got the iPad and brought it home.
You know, that can't be true because the last time we saw it, it was in your hands.
Ramirez was fired by the TSA late yesterday. It says it has a zero-tolerance policy for stealing from passengers. The TSA director refused to be interviewed for our report, but in a statement, the agency said the vast majority of its employees are honest, hard-working individuals. But of course, it only takes a few, or in the case of the TSA, a few hundred, to give everyone a black eye.